Are you a student who hates studying because of how long it takes and how much content you have to revise, never having any time to spare? Then you're going to love this video where I'll be going through some tips and tricks for how to revise quickly and effectively to get stuff to stick in your brain.
Hope you enjoyed that intro, but here's the first thing you should do to get stuff to stick in your brain faster and much more effectively. So the first tip is learn the content. Yes, I know it seems quite obvious, but honestly there's so many different ways you can do this apart from just rereading the textbook. That can include revising with friends, watching videos, and even making flashcards. Here are some of the channels I watch for revision for different subjects. Check them out, they are honestly so good and so useful for revision just overall, and in a different way to just rereading the textbook. So here's tip number 2. It's a 3-step method that really helps for memorizing things faster and more effectively and kind of links to spaced repetition. So here are the 3 things you should do: record, retain, and retrieve. Record. This means making notes, flashcards, or doing something that actively gets you to write out the information. Retain. So to retain information, you should make connections from certain topics using your recorded material and try to link it as to many things as possible, which is exactly why mind maps work so well. Third one is retrieve, the most important steps. If you know what spaced repetition is, then this is basically that, but it's really important you spend time transferring knowledge from your short to long-term memory. The best way to do this is by using flashcards in my opinion, and spending a day, then the next day, then waiting a few days, and coming back to the topic to see if you can still do as well and easily retrieve the information. So something that links to the third one, retrieve, is the forgetting curve. Here's an image of it now. As you can see, the forgetting curve really helps for how you should memorize things to get them to stick in your brain faster and how long it takes. Now let's go to some memory tips that most people say really help, but honestly don't really work that well unless you do it with more effective things that I'll be talking about later in this video. So the first thing is rereading, highlighting, and rereading again. This is the holy trinity of bad revision, and especially if you only ever use this to revise. You've probably heard most people say that girls are better at multitasking than boys, and even if this is the case, here's why I don't recommend multitasking for anyone. It forces your brains into thinking and doing many different things at the same time, and it stops you from doing your best work from just focusing on a single task. Third thing is that thinking you should eat, drink, and exercise and somehow all the information will magically stay in your brain. Sadly, this isn't the case, but you should really all just be doing these things anyway for a normal and healthy life. So here are the best ways you can keep information in your brain and memorize things fast. So one of the best techniques is mind maps. I haven't really talked about these that much, but most people know that these are very good examples of just good revision, and you can make them on almost anything: paper, digital, whatever helps you and work, but they really help to link certain ideas together. Here's a very bad example of what a mind map could look like and how it can help you out. So another technique I use is called chunking. I've only started using it like a few weeks ago, but it's the process of using smaller information to link to bigger parts to remember stuff. A good example of this could be chunking information about the eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells in biology, the different parts and what they're used for. I've been trying this technique for only a short while and it's already helped me so much. Okay, the other thing I've talked about a lot on this channel is spaced repetition. I've mentioned it earlier in this video and many other videos, and I'll be making a detailed video on it very soon, but you should definitely use this technique to memorize things faster. Thanks so much for watching this video, and really hope it helped you out as to how to revise effectively and memorize things faster with these few tips. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for some more amazing content coming in the next few weeks, and thanks for all your support for the last 2 weeks. And yeah, thanks once again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new one. Bye for now.